Guys, you guys know how much I love young players. Timmy Fosu Mensah, I hope I said his name correctly. He plays for Manchester United. He's a player I do like. I believe he could be a centre half at some point in his career. He could equally be as a good in centre mid, defensive mid. He's strong. He's a good athlete. He can. Oh man, he's decent. He's kind of quick, decent passer than what meets the eye. He's got a decent play, range of passing. He's got a calmness in front of goal. I mean, in front of goal, calmness in possession and in his play that you can't really buy. It comes across his language, but he is a good player, and he's been on the cusp of United's first team for a while now. Well, the last 2 seasons. We know Louis van Gaal gave him his debut when they beat us 3-2. I think that season he made 8 Premier League appearances. So yeah, he made some strides, or 8 appearances in total. You're gonna have to forgive me if I'm wrong on that. This year he was very much a frustrated figure. He's played I think 11 appearances this year. There was a period, I believe he started a couple games at the start of 2017. He's had to very much be patient, but there was a period he played a couple games at the start of 2017. Didn't really play again until April. Very much in the season, he had to wait to play the likes of Fenerbahce, was it Zora, Northampton, all of these sort of sides. So yeah, he's 19. He turns 20 in January. I actually believe on that note, because of the strides he's making in the United side. On the surface, he hasn't played that many games, but I do believe he's on the cusp. And fortune, I don't want to say misfortune because a couple injuries could result in him playing, but fortune could be on his side. He's 19, 20 in January. I believe he could afford to wait until January to move on loan. Yes, on the basis that he played 11 times last year and 8 or so the season before that, not really completing 90 minutes. You'd like to think, go out there, play 90 minutes at centre half or centre mid, go and get some football. You're seeing, I think Frank de Boer of Palace is interested. Dutch like him, plays a good philosophy. You'd like to assume projects like that, Watford, these sort of sides. There's rumours that Jose sees him as a deputy to Valencia, and I rate his mentality because he's not let buying into that. He said he still needs to work. He said he's a young player working with one of the best managers in the world, and he's learning every day. He said in regards to Jose playing him anywhere, he said he can play centre mid, he can play DM, he can play right back, he'll play anywhere, and he can play all of them well. In regards to that, he has to be slightly careful. You don't want to become a jack of all trades, master of none. Like I said, I believe he can be a centre half. Right back is probably not his position. I believe he played right back against Real Madrid, and he supported the attacks and played great bursts and runs and balls forward. But that's not his position. He's got a future at centre half or centre mid. I believe if Jose goes with on that note, if he goes with 3 at the back, I do believe he could afford to give Fosu Mensah games in the back 3. You could play him in the middle, the one that steps into midfield, because he would learn unofficially. You'd be a defensive mid, so he would have the responsibility of protecting the defense, the back line. Sorry, he'd step into midfield and have to pass. His positional play would improve because he'd have to be aware of other people's movements, and it'd also improve as a centre half because he'd be playing there, quite frankly. So yeah, wherever he develops, I believe he could be a good player. He was decent against City. He was decent against Real Salt Lake. I think he featured there. It's not the best. It's not the best of games, and it's only pre-season. But I mean, you can only play what's in front of you, and he's young and he's hungry. So yeah, I believe it was the semi. You guys forgive me if it was a semi-final. I think United played and he played right back, whoever it was, when the season they won the FA Cup, and I think he made a mistake. A couple of incidences there I've seen of him, but he's someone I really do like, and I really have a lot of time for him. And I hope Jose plays him because I do believe he's ready. Yes, he will make mistakes like young players, and he'll have to try and add consistency. But if I was a United fan, I'd be really confident about him. I believe he could be a player, whether it's a whatever or he's a good player for them. He's exciting. Like I said, he's got the technical quality and the physique. And now it's just about getting experience, getting consistency, and ultimately getting Jose Mourinho's trust to say, I'm going to play you. Because if there's one place Jose is going to play someone is centre half or in defence. You'd like to think his record shows defenders get their chances, whether they're young or old. You look at Nacho, you look at with Varane, you look at a couple of examples like that. He's given chances or taken them out of these players out of the wilderness if they haven't been playing but prior to that. So yeah, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Just a quick one. I really just, for Mensah United fans, I'm pretty sure they know him more than me. They'll be confident about the lad. That's just my 2 pence on it. Get in the comments, subscribe. You guys know already. Signing out. Thank you for watching.